Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible. Today we will be doing a brief overview of the Livingston City Council meeting agenda packet for April 19th, 2022. Open session to begin at 7 p.m. The public can participate in the meeting via teleconference by calling 520-525-8911. Remember, this is a toll call, and depending on your phone plan, you may be charged. Additionally, the meeting will be streamed live on YouTube. Public comments can be submitted via email at citycouncil@livingstoncity.com. Comments must be received by 2 p.m. on the day of the City Council meeting. You will need to provide meeting date, item number, name, email, and comment. Please limit to 300 words or 3 minutes, and please include public comment in the subject for the email. Citizens' comments are usually limited to 3 minutes per person. However, on occasion, they have been known to go longer. After the announcements and reports is the consent agenda with items 1 and 2 usually on each and every consent agenda in recent history, as is item number 3, ratifying check warrants. Item 4 is about the second reading and adopting the ordinance in a statewide effort to reduce organic waste. And there is supposed to be a camera in the dump truck picking up waste to make sure you put the right waste in the right can, because if you put the wrong stuff in the wrong can, which ends up in the wrong side of the dump truck, you can end up with a fine. Item number 5, extending a contract between the Merced County Sheriff's Office and the City of Livingston for interim Chief of Police services, is because the recruiting firm that Livingston hired couldn't find a suitable candidate who wants to work in Livingston. Under public hearings, we have 3, so this has the potential of making for a really long night. The first public hearing has to do with adopting fee increases and required security requirements for the issuance of a dance permit, which would give the police chief the authority to require the permit applicant hire 2 police officers for the event. Item 7 is about 3 new attached housing units on property located at 1928th Street. Item 8 is the Urban Water Management Plan and 2020 Water Shortage Contingency Plan, with a whole lot of pages given to how the city is going to be allowed to use its water, how the city is going to use its water, and what the city will do if there happens to be a water shortage. Why it's titled the 2020 plan and not the 2022 plan, I don't know. Which brings us to item number 9, discussion and potential action items, the implementation of automated license plate readers. Heading towards the very end, we have the closed session, conference with real property negotiator. If my memory serves me correctly, the city needs to buy some land from Foster Farms in order to complete a well project. I think it has to do with TCP removal. Then after that, conference with labor negotiator, unrepresented employees, department heads. By the time that's done and most everybody in the audience has gone home, usually we have council directions on future agenda items and adjournment. Here's a little more about that contract extension for those who are interested. Feel free to pause and read. Check out some of the highlighted areas about the modifications to how people get their dance permits. If you happen to be interested in this document, it begins on page 122 of the agenda packet, which is available online. How the city would respond to different levels of water shortages declared by the state begins on page 208 15 of the agenda packet. And the staff report about the license plate readers is at the very tail end of the agenda packet. Some of you might find interesting the way this system will work, so feel free to pause and read if you'd like to. Editorial content is my own as a resident of Livingston and does not represent the views and opinions of the Livingston City Council or the City of Livingston itself.